So this raises a really interesting question between ethics in Buddhism, where one wants to not directly harm another animal, so one purchases at the market to have an indirect relationship to that deed. And an ecological view which says that it's better for production to remain local. So if Tibetans are not selling their yak for slaughter locally, and they're not themselves slaughtering yak for their own consumption, then does that mean they'll be importing meat from elsewhere, from other places in China, and therefore you have the carbon imprint from that? So that's an interesting tension between an ecological concern and a Buddhist ethical concern.
Tatang etinandi shirna khan the chirizena kartsaterang zambulanga korik chongchuk cheda toga tandi sharni mara chagrum marjig yonra chagrum marjig chida dansang chan ke zorta ji chirona nas chitari khan the hajang tari onun chen chimboz gun jogon ze chorta monz gna toze gonre tene dariga nanim gwandoshina khan the tari mud tari ta khaza jirnut de ngchek hokan zena ngomain gonena tari semchen de mud tari khaza jugo tari semchen de mayam baganena tari gima tari rang thon jagzena tari tan mar de zama mar jiji na zama jiji de tari de khjanzeng ga tari kwartawa tari chipsar mayam baganena tang chaka da rdak tari kwa chipsar tarwa timozinre de inna tari khan de ranga ta tari lipola de thamen ze ka sonje chigde cherezena tari khori ka thata ina ta gondog ta khat monzu jirondi zangla ga tari chodiar nin revjin da peredana ta mara tari jirchi ka na tochchi wach chigde tari nidi tari ranguni na de thang ga thata tari khan da tari hajang tari onok yonre tan dev teni chiron ngcheki tari ga khan da zama da chi nyong thaptana zaman da rabna chi tari khan da mazini na ta ga 다 semchen mongoz ge detam da hajang da ge yha yong ge yonre da ge chualaga tannak tanni maina dansang zambogna da ge hajang mangboz ge rang ge likham ge wand shene da khwerna cheche ge dari chunzun khwerna dari aba mangsa sang yin da ge tane dari khalam zön yin da ge korang zu yin na da ge yang dari likham da na da ge shunzu kun khori ge chetan khamaza ji wond nge tena dari ge the mungir chewzre samgo tan di jimsun mongos yone kirona takchi de khaynar yana qayara nyogon mar ngcheki tari woyerina woyer ka tangsam mongos kan khanda chi aji zati muba yo mare the karte yoji janzina ya nyongshi z chi woyer ka tari ga chongkang jan chun ma to zemen nge chorchor tan parchi az da chi yana qayara tari ga woyer ka kha tari ga wona Timojang tari ta pakshana ina ji woyer na kyong yon mara de na to zemen zukhsha da ji yana ka yar tari yar jenjen shi da na timonyo ji ga ta ga tarnga na ko sur chimbo ma shong